Do you know why ductless mini split systems are in so many tiny homes? Number 1, they are multifunctional with heat, cooling, and dehumidifying. And number 2, they're super cost efficient, energy efficient, and space efficient. But do they work as well for larger homes like our 800 square foot A-frame cabin? Well, let's find out.
Welcome back to another Tiny Stuff product review from our cabin. We're excited to share about the Senville dual zone mini split heat pump system.
And today we'll be talking about top features, showing how to install it, and some things to consider to help you decide if it's right for your home.
A lot of tiny houses are set up studio style where it's basically one big room. But for a non-tiny house, a mini split is really great because it can heat or cool specific areas without having to do the entire space. But most importantly, it saves energy and money. Our home has 2 floors, but right now we only have a heating and cooling system for the downstairs. And that means the upstairs, we've had to get creative.
My office is upstairs, so I'm up there a lot. And in the winter, I use a little radiator space heater to keep me warm. And in the summer, I use a portable AC unit. And both of those things are cumbersome and they take up space in the room. So I really think this dual zone system is really gonna help simplify our heating and cooling needs.
Yes, absolutely. So let's take a look at what it comes with. The 18,000 BTU system includes 2 9,000 BTU indoor air handlers, 1 outdoor condenser, and the installation kit, including the line sets.
Because the interior air handler and the exterior compressor are so far away from each other, we needed to get the 50-foot line set, which comes with 50 feet of drip hose, 50 foot of cable, a bunch of wrap so you can wrap the hoses. This is putty to put in the hole, and then 50 feet of line set. This is a remote control, and then this is the smart control kit. So this is a little USB stick that connects inside the head unit, and this will make it so you can use the app. So one of the first things I need to do, and this is all so you can get to the power. So this is where the power wire will come through from the back to the front. Put them right there and wait for the electrician to connect those. So now I'm gonna take this off because this is where the USB is gonna go inside. All you have to do is take your USB. It's gonna go into this little USB spot right here. And it'll connect both head units to your phone through the app. This is the back of the head unit, and it's upside down right now. This is where the power comes out to the head unit. And these are all the lines that are gonna hold the refrigerant and the drip line. So we gotta get these out. This is the drip line. And then these lines are copper. When you're doing this, be really careful, do it slowly. You don't wanna crimp these. Crimping is bad. All right, just like that. So these are gonna come straight out of the unit through my wall. So with this dual zone system by Senville, there are 4 stages for the whole install. And 2 or 3 of them, if you're pretty handy, you can do them yourself. And the first step is installing the air handler on the inside of the house. And that honestly is super easy. This mini split system comes with a cardboard template that helps you figure out where on the wall you want to place your mount. And the greatest thing is where it shows you where the hole is that you have to drill, the 2.5-inch hole, to put your line set through to the outside. So the head unit's gonna mount right here on this mount that we put up already. It's cool, it's got a level, so it's already level. Now I have to feed this 50 foot of cable through the wall first. I can pick up the unit and attach it to here. It actually hangs on the top and then clicks in on the bottom. Hey Alexis. So those just have to go right out the hole. Look, that's much better than how I was struggling. Here it is. All right. All right, you can let go of that. That's it.
Wow. Easy peasy.
And that's how it connects. Hang it on the top and click it on the bottom. And it looks nice, right? So now we're outside the back wall of the laundry room where I just put the mini split. So this is all the pipes that came out and the wire. Out here, what we're gonna do is bend all of these down so they'll fit into the chase. So I got the drip hose and the power wire run through the deck. Now I'm gonna run the 2 copper pipes through the deck. So I'm just doing this real quick with my hands just so I can get it on there and keep dirt from getting in it. All right, so now I'm gonna tighten these. There we go. Now I'm gonna cover this all back up, cinch this down, make it so everything fits inside this cover. Like that. So mounting the upstairs air handler is basically the same thing as downstairs, and using that template is absolute key. I guess the biggest difference is that I'm on the 2nd story and I have to run the line set down 1 whole story to the outside unit. When rolling out the line set, you gotta be very careful because it is made of copper, so it can crimp really easily. So one thing I have to keep in mind is the drainage tube. There is a little math involved. For every 1 foot that you travel horizontally, you need to drop the drainage down 1 inch. This is so the condensation in the system can run out this pipe and down to the ground. And if you don't do it properly, you could have a leak inside your wall or somewhere in your system. I got all the line sets and the power from the head units, the upstairs and downstairs, coming around here, around the side of the house. Right here is where the compressor unit is gonna go. Ta-da! It's like huge, isn't it? All the power and the line sets gonna connect on this side, and it's gonna sit right here. So one thing I have to think about is put this on a stand. So it's about a 12-inch stand, so it'll sit up higher. When the snow does slough off the roof, it won't get trapped behind it, it'll just go get trapped underneath it. What's so great about the outside condenser is that it already comes pre-charged with refrigerant. So if you are doing everything DIY, this makes it even easier. And not all mini split systems are like that, so keep that in mind. But if your line is more than 25 feet long, you may have to add refrigerant. And because ours is 50 feet, we decided to go ahead and get an HVAC guy to come vacuum our line, see if everything works well, and to add refrigerant if it needs it. But if you did want to do it yourself, you could rent a vacuum and the gauges to charge the system yourself. The very last stage is connecting electrical, and unless you're an electrician, you should probably hire a professional to do this. And that's what we did. Overall, the installation was fairly straightforward, and that's a big selling point for the Senville system. We did decide to hire an HVAC professional and an electrician, and that ended up costing us about $1,800. And the 18,000 BTU dual zone system is about $1,700, bringing the total cost to approximately $3,500.
But that's thousands less than having a brand new duct HVAC system installed.
Yeah, totally. It could be tens of thousands.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and importantly, if you can figure out how to vacuum the system yourself, you can save a little bit of money.
And also, the Senville system is a lot less expensive than the top competitors. Probably my favorite thing about the dual zone system is the app. It's Wi-Fi enabled, so I can remotely control the system from just about anywhere. But most importantly, I can schedule it to turn on at different times based on my routines.
Oh, and it's Alexa enabled, so you can use voice control.
Alexa, turn on office air conditioner.
Okay. But I'm not so crazy about Alexa around here because my name's Alexis.
Yeah, so every time I say Alexis, they both go, what?
Mini split systems are known to be very energy efficient, which means savings on your utility bills. What's great about the Senville system is that it has a 25 SEER2 rating. For perspective, the minimum is 14.3. And 25 is much more efficient than many competitors.
Another top feature of the Senville system is how well it can operate in extreme temperatures. It incorporates what they call an Arctic heat pump, that operates efficiently even in temperatures as low as minus 22 Fahrenheit.
And something that's also important is that you get good bang for your buck with its 10-year warranty on the compressor and 5-year warranty on parts replacement. Overall, adding the multi-zone capability to a mini split system makes it work well for any size home or business with separate rooms, especially because Senville offers a variety of multi-zone options from 2 to 5 zones with up to 48,000 BTUs.
That's all the BTUs.
Having the ability to individually control the temperature of each room just maximizes efficiency and comfort.
So what do you think? Would this work for your home?
So if you're interested in learning more about the Senville dual zone mini split system, click the link in the description.
And let us know what you think in the comments below.
Thank you for watching our video and for stopping by Tiny House Expedition. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Christian. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And for more tiny home tours and stories, click the videos below.
And join us on Instagram for bonus content,
including face-to-face conversations with us. We hope to see you there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.